What is up, guys? You spoke, I answered. Like the last episode, I asked you, did you guys want to hear some of these good journaling tips and how I use a journal in my everyday life to help me be the best person I can be, you know? So that's what this is. My journaling tips, journaling 101, journaling class in session. Whatever you want to call it, we're getting into it. If you're new here, Brain Laundry Podcast, we release a new episode every Monday. We just talk a little bit about life, share some experiences from the week, from childhood, whatever. We kick back, chill sometime, and rant about stuff that drops us nuts. And then we share tips on how to become our best self and live a fulfilled life. So you can DM any questions you may have for us on Instagram at Brain Laundry Podcast, no spaces, at Brain Laundry Podcast on Instagram. Hit us up there. If you don't want to ask us nothing, hey, give us a follow. We'll show some love. And also, you already know the website, currencymile334.com. You can go there, see a little bit about what we are, what we're about, what kind of events we have going on, and check out the fly-ass, saucy merch. Do that. Because you want to sauce your body up. You can't be looking not fly in 2019. I'm just telling you, you got to be fly and saucy. You got to be ahead of the game and sauce up. Sauce up. So, without further ado, let us get into this. Journaling 101, how to use a journal to improve your life. And it is going to improve that life. I promise you that. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? Thank you for listening. I love you guys. Appreciate the love. Like I said, last episode, I mentioned something about my journal. I said, well, hey, you want to hear how I use my journal to help me? Let me know. And if you did, I'll share it. And if you don't, we'll throw it under the rug and forget about it. Fucking tons of, hey, yeah, I would like that. Or are you going to do the journaling episode? So I said, you know what? Yeah, we're going to do it. Let's get into it. This is how I use one. And I'll tell you what. In school, well, my whole life, I never ran out of a pen until I started using this journal. And I've done ran out of like 6 or 7 pens this year. That's fucking wild. The only other time I ran out of a pen, you know, I was that kid in school. I didn't want to be there. And I'd be like, hey, man, I ain't got no pencil. I ain't got no pen. And some kid would let you borrow his pen. It'd be some Bobo janky pen, and that's about to run out. But I'm still grateful that he let me borrow one because I didn't have not one myself. So I'm glad. I'm great. I'm not dogging the dude's pen or female that let me borrow one. But when they did, it's like, come on, man. I'm not a caveman. I'm not Egyptian. I'm not trying to scribe something in my desk. Let me get some ink, big dog. The teacher specifically said write, not scribe. And you're trying to give me something where I'm having to scribe a letter in my desk and shit. No, bruh. We need ink. But now this year I have used, I'd say 7 pens. And I've kept count subconsciously. I haven't been conscious of it, but 7 pens. I think my brain's like, damn, boy, you writing. What's going on? What's different with you? But I love it. I carry it everywhere. That's the first thing I'll tell you, too. Carry that motherfucking journal everywhere you go. And another thing you can carry with you, too, is have you a notebook where if an idea pops in your head, you write it down. You could even use your journal for that if you want to. But I recommend having it separate, ideas for something. And you'll have your journal, too, if you need something or think of something that you want to write in it, you'll have it with you. Just always carry that and a good pen with you. As far as pens, there's all kind of pens. Like, there's literally pens on YouTube where people talk about different tips and points and pens you can get. But let's see which one this is. I use a Pilot, and I use these. This is my favorite pen, guys. It's a Pentel Inner Gel liquid gel ink, fast drying, and it's 0.7. I like 0.5 tips too, but that's a pen I use. You get 2 for like $3 and some change. And you get them at Walmart. That's where I get them at. And it's Inner Gel Pens by Pentel. But that's all I'm going to talk about is pens. I'm not no penurologist or nothing like that, bro. I ain't no... A pen's a pen, you know. Just don't get Dollar Tree pens or nothing like that. And I was having this conversation the other day. Dollar Tree, really, people can complain about, my Dollar Tree broom broke. But you know what? You paid $1 for it. Everything there sucks and we know it. I bet you their cleaning supplies is just like, their off-brand Fabuloso is probably just like fucking water with purple dye in it. But it was $1. Like, what do you really expect, bro? You can't complain. You paid $1 for that thing. They sell a bunch of crap. Like, their pens are ass. Straight ass. They literally have pens here called Right. And it's spelled RITEWRITE. Like, what? Spell right, bruh. You can't spell right wrong, like, and tell me to do something right? No. Do it right. Spell it right. And I might listen. No, I'm not gonna listen. You came from a dollar store, dude. You get no respect. Like, yeah, people do complain about, where'd you get it from? My bag got a hole in it. Where'd you get it from? My trash bag got a hole in it. Where'd you get it from? Dollar Tree. Yeah. Go to Walmart. Get a fucking hefty and do your thing. But whatever. Let's get into it, guys. Pull them up. I made a bullet point too. I'm gonna throw this on the website for the blog. Hey, speaking of the website, PDF, the Gold PDF is free. You can download it on the website. It'll help you set your goals and gain clarity and understand the route you're going to take to achieve them. So you can get that on the website too. CurrencyMob334.com. Check it out. I'm going to throw these notes and have another little bullet point for how to use a journal to help you in life with all aspects, personal, business, whatever. So let's get into it. And like I said, first thing I'll tell you is carry it everywhere you go. That's number one. But let's pull it up. Okay. First off, don't feel like it's a job or something you must do. Because I did that at first. I was like, I got to put this down in my journal. I got to have this. I went through like fucking 4 journals in 3 months. No bullshit. Because I'd write something wrong and I didn't want to tear pages out because it'd fuck it up. And let me say this. Buy a decent brand journal, okay? You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to get a damn $30, $40 journal, which they do have, but make sure you spend at least $10 on it, I'd say. I use it's the ones at Walmart. Everybody might have one different, but I spend about $10 on a journal with a hand leather bonded journal. Make sure you get it right, just because it's going to withstand a little bit of beating and carrying around and being carried and stuff. So, spend a little money on it. Don't go ball out on a fucking journal, but spend you at least $10. Don't get the $3 or $4 one or under. Damn sure don't get the $1 one from Dollar Tree, but get you a $10 journal at least. Get a good, decent one. But that's what I say right there. Get you a good journal, and then don't feel like it's a job or something you must do. Just, it's for your benefit. It's something fun to do, and it's something to help you out and get stuff out of your head and onto some paper. Stuff so you can remember stuff. You don't have to keep it in your head, and it's something to help you get bad or good thoughts out of your head. So that's thing number one. Don't make it feel like it's a job. And then next I'll tell you something I like to do is you open it up and you got your cover page. A lot of the time it's white. The color is white. If it's black, you can do this too. Just make sure you use it like a darker, like purple. Use an ink that'll show up, on black or something. If it's black on the inside. If it's white, any color will show up. But I like to write down quotes that I hear maybe in a video or on TV or something that really stand out that I resonate with. And I like to write those down on the inside. So that's my first tip of advice. Right there. And you don't have to do it though, but it just kind of breaks it in. Like you open it up and you see something that instantly from the start inspires you, And this is how I kind of got the front and end of my journal set up. Let's see. So that's how I did, my first page. You know what I'm talking about? You open the cover up and it's it's not even a piece of paper. It's the inside the cover, and then what I like to do is on the first page, I'll write this thing, I call it dailies. And what it is something either, it can be spiritual, mental, physical, whatever. You know, career, I'm not going to say whatever. It could be mental, physical, career, personal, spiritual, all that. And I call it dailies. And what it is stuff that I read. It's a list that I put on the first page of stuff I want to remember to work on daily. I'm going to open mine up and read some to you. I'm going to read one to you so you kind of get the gist of it on the dailies. So, number one of mine is set 2 goals for the day that are most important. And then it could be, that's one of mine. And it could also be something mental. Let me think of one. You could put, remember not to act on my emotions when somebody angers me. Or it could be something deep like, remember to act in a way that people, or you don't have to put that, just you can put, remember how are people going to see me at my funeral, and talk about me at my funeral. Remember to think about that during your day. It could be something like that. Or it could even be, remember to work out 30 minutes, 5 days a week. Something like that. But something you want to work on daily, mental, physical, spiritual, whatever. And you write that on the first part. That's what I do. And then, that's on the first page. That's all I write on the first part. Then I go to the very end. And on the end, I write down my goals. You know, I print them off on that same PDF that I have that for you I use. But I also use my journal to write them down because I look through my journal every day and you kind of see it. Make sure you write them out all the way. Write the dates you're going to receive it and everything. And then also towards the end, this is the last 2 or 3 pages, you know. I write down my affirmations that I read every day. So write down your daily affirmations and read them every day. You should write that on your daily. That could be the first thing on your daily. Read my affirmations every day. So I do my affirmations and goals on the end. And also what I do is I write my life vision in present tense. And it could be, you know, I, Kendall Hillis, am hosting what is growing into this is mine. I'm just going off the top of the head. One of the top viewed and valuable podcasts in the world. I make yada yada money a week. And make sure, when you do it, make sure you say you in your whole name, in the present tense, am doing what it is that you want to do, fill in the blank. And put the value that you're getting back, but also remember to put in the value that you're giving back to the world. And throw some emotion, how it makes you feel emotionally, and how you are making other people feel good and emotionally in the world. So throw a little bit of emotion to it, so that way when you read it, read that every day too. So when you read it, you feel it and you're getting a feel of it, which is really matter. It's not necessarily about thinking about it, it's about feeling it. But do it in the present tense and add some emotion to it and read it every day. And don't make it long. Make it about a paragraph, 4 or 5 sentences. Do that. You can even go the extra mile and write. What I've seen. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. I like mine in present tense, no date. Some people write, "I will do this by 2025." You can do it like that, whatever you feel comfortable with, and the less resistance. But I recommend doing it in the present tense, no doubt. But write your life vision, and I recommend it in present tense on the back too. And also, this is some powerful shit, guys. Let me tell you this. I just learned this recently, and oh my god, it's gonna help you out. I hope it helps you out. It helped me out, fucking one of the best things that I've ever done that's helped me out, But what it is write down how an average day would be for you if it were the best, awesome, positive day you could have. If you literally woke up and you could pick how you feel during your day, and make sure you're writing down how you're going to feel too in it. I feel wonderful, happy. I went, I showed love to everyone, cashier, everyone, random people, whatever. Throw some emotion into that too, but write down how an average day would be for you if it were the best day that you could have in all aspects. If it was the last day you had alive, how would you? Well, I wouldn't even say the last day you knew, because I'd be kind of scared and upset, I think. I don't know if I'd necessarily be happy. Hear people say that. I think I'd be a little scared, or wanting to do stuff with the family. I don't know. But your ideal day, write down what it would be if it were the best. Read that. And for some, it works in some way to make you actually start living that each day like that. I've been doing it. You read it, you're like, hey, why the fuck can I not do this? Like, right the fuck now. And you can. And you start doing it. So write down how an average day would be for you, for it to be the best, absolute, wonderful, amazing, awesome day you could have. Read that, and then you're gonna realize, hey, I can do this right the fuck now. But it's a great reminder and keeps you on that track. So do that. Next thing is write down your values. What do you value in life? And if you want to know what you value in life, I heard this. Look at your receipts and see what the hell you spending money on the most. Is it experiences? Is it items? If it is items, what kind of items is it? Is it something towards the tech industry or something towards fashion? Whatever. See what you value. And then also, it's going to be more than that. I hope it is for you. Just family, friends, going on some trips, doing some hiking, some marathon running, some biking, some triathlon. Other stuff you value in life that makes you just feel like, you feel like Michael Jackson. Don't stop till you get enough. Ooh, you just over here oohing out for no reason. Ooh, I'm so fucking happy. So have you that down. Write down your values. So you keep that. Make sure all your goals are aligned with what you value in some sense. Core values. Ask your heart now what your values are, not your head. But you got to use your head if you're looking at your receipts, and then look at your heart. Like, oh, okay, I'm here for Fat Pat. God dang, boy. Faux fashion, or that's my fashion is my passion, And then you might want to start you a fashion YouTube channel or something like that. That's aligned with what you like. So write down your values on the back too. And then we'll get into the internals of this journal. And I'll say this right here. You can get you some tabs. I think they're called, I don't know what the fuck they're called. Yeah, they're called tabs, okay? It's these little things you buy. And it's like little, it's like somebody cut a slit, like horizontally, they cut a sticky note in the skinnier version. It's got a piece of, I don't know what you call it. It's got the part that sticks on the bottom, and you label each section. You can, and what I do, this is how I do mine. I get big ones, and you'll see when you go to Walmart, or anywhere that sells supplies for office essentials or whatever, and you buy these. It's like page tabs. There's different size ones. What I do is I use a big one to categorize the majority section. Like it could be like personal. And then you can do one that's like communication. I'm just using an example here. Communication, okay? Then what I do is I buy smaller ones too, and then I break it down more specific. So you got communication as a big category. Then you can do it as with friends, with family, with negative people, with work, body language, all that. You get the small ones for that is what I do, and I use the big ones for the main category. And let's see. I'm trying to see. And the tabs, the big ones are like $4 and the small ones are $3. And they are, yeah, I just looked them up to make sure they are. They're called tabs. So buy you some tabs to make sections in your thing. And you need to do that. And that way you can flip right through it. You know what I'm saying? You can flip right to it like that. But get you some tabs and label it. And this is how I label mine right here. Let's see. open mine up right now to read to you. Okay, I got my daily. I didn't like what I did for my daily since it's on the front is on the front top of the page in bigger letters I wrote daily. So if it's stuff like that, just kind of write it at the end. But when you're getting to the middle, like I don't label nothing that I've already told you. Then none of those have labels because they're on the ends, you know. But when you get into the Eternals, I have notes, and I'll get in. Like what you need to do is have you a section for notes, and then for your big tab, for your small tab, label one. If you read books and watch videos and stuff, you can do it like label one section books, label one section videos, and then when you read a book, at the top of the page, write whatever the book it is. So if you're reading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, write Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now, and have bullets underneath that of the things, the points that you want to remember. And if you're go to your video section and you hear something on a video you want to jot down, write whoever's channel you're watching notes. You don't even have to do that. You could write, just have a whole, you know, freestyle of stuff you want to remember. Just categorize it into stuff. If you like learning stuff about fashion, or you like, I'm saying a lot of fashion stuff today, but it's just an example. Mindset stuff. Things for your business. How to market. How to write a title. You can write different stuff like that and have different sections. So I'll let you freestyle and set it up yourself on that. I don't want to kind of, you know, shove you into an area of how you should do your notes on that. That's you. That's all you, and you need to have fun with it. A way that you can just kind of flip through it and remember it. And also, something that I think is fucking awesome is have you a section, your own personal little section, entitled it Your Rules to Success. And do it with a bright color, because you need that to stand out, because you can kind of flip to that little page. It's going to be one page more than likely, unless you got a million keys to your own rules to success. But you kind of flip over and you say, oh, and you remember what you see as a key to receive, and it kind of reminds you to keep doing it and keep it up and keep moving in that way. So have your section, your keys to success, your rules to success channel. And then also what I find powerful that I recommend you have is how to handle negativity and negative situations. Write those down, because we often find ourselves dealing in a situation that's kind of stressful, negative, or overwhelming. And this is the section that you can kind of, hey, you know, I can flip right here and read this, so I react in a better way and handle it good. And you have it on hand, you can go to immediately and start to read it. So, have you a section on negativity and how to handle negative situations? It really helps me out to do that, because I have something physically to go and look at and read. And label it as well. How to handle negativity, negative situations, stressful situations, overwhelming, whatever, however you want to title it, label that. Also, gotta have you have you a part towards the, not quite the end, save you about, I don't know, however many pages, but a decent amount, at least 40. And you can write on it front and back. And some people might want to know this. I write on the front and backs of my pages. You can do the same, especially if you get that pen I told you, the pen tech. It don't bleed through or nothing. Just make sure you might get a piece of paper and write through to see if it bleeds through before you use it in your journal. And also, when you're buying a good journal, it's going to have thicker paper to kind of prevent that from happening as much. So keep that in mind. But have you a section for personal thoughts, random thoughts section. And I label that my personal thoughts freestyle section. Say you're going through something, your day went fucking awesome, and you want to remember it, or remember something that you have. So maybe you can repeat that, what the experience is. Or maybe something, you need to get something out your mind. Something just eating at you, pissing you off. And you need to get it out your mind on some paper and see it. And you just need to write it out about how you feel instead of just replaying it in your head and stopping and thinking about something else, because we live in a distracting ass world. Take yourself 2 or 3 minutes, literally, all it usually takes for me, and write down, what it is. Is get it out of your head and onto some paper. It helps out more than you think. If you've tried this, you know exactly what it is I'm talking about. And then you can write anything. That's your own section. Something you did that day. A fun time you have. Something you want to remember. Somebody you want to remember. Anything. That's your freestyle section. So have your personal thoughts, random thoughts section. And then anything else that you want to put into it, you can. If you're working on something right now in life, working on anything in your life, you can put that in there. You're really strong on learning how to communicate better. Have your communication section. If it's a tremendous part of life that you're working on, put that in there too. And then save you about 10 pages, 8 pages, and label this section. You can do it towards the end too, or the middle. It don't matter really where. I'm just telling you where I do it. Label it business, work, career, whatever. One of those 3. Business, work, career. Write down stuff in it. Your goal for your business or job. Your vision for it. Where you want to go with it. Where you want to take it. The next level you want to take it to. Steps to do that. Income you want to earn. By what date? Get specific. Get very specific. Specific with it. Date. By when you want to get this by. And then write. You can even do and label these with the small labels as 2 different things that you have to do at your job. And tips to do it better. So say if you need to learn how to market something better, have marketing tips. And you say you watch a video or you read a book and you find some really good tips you need to remember I need to remember that. I need to remember this, guys. So what you do is you go straight into your journal, to your business tab. Label it marketing tips. Boom. Got you a list. You start writing down your marketing tips right there. Or maybe it is, let's see, how to write an invoice, whatever it is. Hey, I didn't remember how to do this. Let me write down the steps right here. Or how to edit a video, write that down. And then if you got, like I said, you're trying to get some notes that are good tips, good advice, good help for a certain area of your career, business, or job. Say, best editing tips for quality audio and video. Write down audio and video editing tips, and then go from there. See what I'm saying? So you can do that. That helps you out. And you'll do all that in your business, career, or job, whatever you want to label it as. Whatever applies to you. You label it that and put all that in there, and that helps you out. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys resonate with that and apply it. Let me know let me know. How about this? Let me see. You can DM me a picture of your journal. I don't want to see what you got written in it, but you can just send a picture of your journal and be like, journal on deck. I got that journal. Hey, I'm starting my journal. Let me know you got it. And then you do that on Instagram at Brain Laundry Podcast. I've said it. But do it on there, and because I want to see, and let me know if it helps you, and let me know if you want to know some more. Which there's not too much more to know about, but I could ask me whatever is on your mind. Ask me. Feel free to ask me, and I'll try my best to help you. And if I don't know, I will get the information from a true 100% honest source and get it in your ears for you to improve and help your situation and help you become what it is you're trying to become. So that being said, guys, go ahead. If anything else I need to tell you guys about what may be happening, Just check out, just follow us on Instagram, show some love, and keep showing some love and support, guys. You know, I love you. I appreciate all the listens. I really do. So, anyone who you know who may, on any of the episodes, not just this one, but this one too, on any episodes that we do, you know somebody who will get some value out of it, share it with them. Or if you think somebody out there should be getting some of this, just share it on your page or share it. Talk about it. Tell it to a friend and like it. Help us get seen. Help us get more people seeing us. I think we're doing a good thing over here, guys. I think between us, we're doing good shit. So, you know, you liking it and sharing it and everything and commenting, it helps us get more growth as a community. So keep it up and let's keep going with that, guys. So that's it. And I hope the journaling tips helps you. Journaling 101, baby. Let's get those journals set up. It's going to help you out, make your life a little bit, you know, that much more better and have clarity, which I am keen on clarity. I love it. And I obsess over it. I don't obsess over it. You don't obsess over nothing. That makes it too important. But I stress over it to an extent of I want you guys to understand that clarity can really help you out and reduce stress and reduce all negativity, really, and help you gain momentum and traction towards positivity and your vision for life. So, clarity. But keep showing love, keep liking the podcast and sharing it, and let's keep this thing going, guys. It's good. We're doing great shit over here. And that's why I say, message me any questions you have, and we'll get them going. We got something to talk about then, you know. And it'll help you out, and I love to do that. I love to see you doing good. And that's all I want to see you do is do good, great things, and be happy. So, we'll see you guys. I love you. Be good to yourself, like I always tell you, but I mean it. Listen, be good to yourself. You do deserve it. And we'll catch you guys next Monday. Brain Laundry Podcast. We out here, baby. Yeah. Journal gang, baby. Journal gang.